All right, so we are live here at Glenview Community Ice Center, Rink A, for the matchup between the Glenbrook South Junior Varsity Titans and the Carmel Catholic Junior Varsity Corsairs. GBS brings into this game a record of 6-9. One of those losses, a shootout loss. Carmel Catholic 6-10, but have lost 7 of their last 9 games. So Carmel Catholic's been struggling a little bit. That said, they have won 2 of their last 3. So my name is Adam Sidoti. Joining me today is Tony Batista.
Filling in for Franco. Very, very well missed, Mr. Franco. So I'll do the best I can.
I'm assuming Franco is definitely watching this game, and
good.
We hope that whatever he's doing is far more interesting than watching junior varsity hockey. About 5 seconds left here on the warm-up, and then we'll get started. In net for Carmel Catholic today is an old friend of ours, Atticus Halpin, is supposed to be starting today. Number 30, I believe.
I believe they beat us the last time they played us, too. It was early
did.
in the season.
It was an exciting game. It was up in Vernon Hills, as I remember.
Like 6-4 or something.
We had a very bad stretch where we gave up a few goals.
I think we were up 4-0 or 4-1, and we lost like 5-4 or 6-4.
Well, the way I remember it is we had a stretch where we gave up a series of goals, but then we came back. I think we were down a lot, came back and made it a game and just couldn't quite get the tying goal and then the winning goal. So hopefully at home, a little bit better of an outcome.
Absolutely.
And the boys are around their nets getting some last-minute words of wisdom. We're testing our audio. Hopefully all of that came through. Otherwise, I'll have to redo all of that. On video today, Chris Rudd, also our audio technician. Doing the scoreboard, Gail Weiss. There's another member of our crew who's gone. Mr. Jason Weiss is out in New York with the varsity team, having won 2 of their first 3 games.
Sorry. No. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Good. All right, audio is
Thank
good.
you.
You have confirmation on that. And 15 minutes is up on the scoreboard. And I'm going to get something to keep my vocal cords going.
Beautiful, thank you.
Checking the settings here to make sure we're giving you the optimum viewing experience at home.
Not like the last 2.
A light crowd here on Saturday night.
I think the other one. Yeah, me too.
Where else would you want to be than at Glenview Community Ice Center on a Saturday night? Atticus Halpin indeed is in net, skating back to his net on the ice for Carmel Catholic as its first line, centered by number 41, on the wings number 16 and 18, and on defense 54 and 83. Carmel Catholic wearing in white with yellow helmets. GBS is in blue. And Mr. Seth Weiss skating out his first line of Udusky and Sims, and behind him will be Zach Sebev.
This has been a productive line for us, right?
It's been the scoring line.
Yep.
The only scoring line. Which is part of a problem. Face-off is one back, and Weiss trying to get into the zone. Udusky flips it in. They're going to say that he was offside, so Carmel Catholic is going to grab that puck as GBS touches up. Pressure coming on from Udusky. Skate pass thrown wide and connected. Carmel into the zone, shoots it, goes wide. You have Galanis in net tonight for the Titans. The puck is chased behind the net. Weiss picking it up, looking for the outlet pass. Can't find it, loses the puck. Udusky flips it, can't quite get there. Carmel Catholic throws it behind the net. The Corsairs throw it to the middle of the net. Sims has it, gives it out to Zach Sebev, who's coming out with the head of steam. Throwing it to the middle, he shoots. Bouncing puck goes off the boards. Back to the middle, Sims passes it to Udusky. Udusky curling around, looking for an opening. Back to Sims. Sims shoots. Does not bounce off of the post and floated across, and it looks like the net might be off, and they're going to blow the whistle down and blow the puck
almost
down.
Looked like he missed it, and it just got past the goalie's leg there, and I think half the puck was in.
He threw the change up, and it didn't quite go across the line. We don't have the Gerard cameras today to tell us for sure.
I couldn't even call that from up here a goal, I don't think. I mean,
that puck beat the goalie. Unfortunately, it didn't go in, and Weiss loses that face-off, and Corsairs have it. It's still at his feet, but now Udusky back to the point. Zach Sebev shoots, tipped, and they're going to call high sticking, and he's going to touch it up, and we're going to get a whistle and a face-off outside the zone. So a high stick called on, I think, Weiss there.
It was Weiss,
on
yes.
the tip. 13:50 to go, and we're going to get face-off all the way down.
All the way down. That's
all the way
a little
down.
unusual, especially in our home ice.
Well, on the high stick, when it's a shot on net,
Makes
it
sense.
is the right call, especially because he blew his whistle
But would it have
and
been
held it for a long
would it have
time.
been a shot on net if it was a high
Weiss
stick?
is going to come out, and we're going to see Brown in there. Brown now with Hudgens and Kozak. And we're going to get a penalty right off of the face-off.
Call too many men?
No, Hudgens is going to call for a roughing there. Right off of the face-off, he knocked down the center. And GBS will have to go on the penalty kill. And we'll see if Coach Eberle makes a change, or is he going to let Kozak and Brown? Nope, he is going to make that change. And we're going to see the penalty kill unit, penalty kill line 1, Andrew Sabev and Noah Cohn come onto the ice. And the face-off is won by the Corsairs. Over to the high slot, the shot.
Oh,
Rebound,
very nice
almost
tip.
going around. Rebound is kicked aside, and Corsairs keeping it in. Friend trying to knock it away. Bouncing puck here, and onto the stick of Sabev, who flips it. Andrew Sabev, that is. Flips it and gets it through the middle. Picked up in the defensive zone by number 45 for Carmel Catholic, who throws it to 83. Misses it, though. Cohn has it, and instead of throwing it behind the net, kind of just throws it toward the net, and it's going to bounce around. Andrew Sabev, for a moment, thinks about going in on the forecheck, but he realizes he's on the penalty kill. Minute 24 on that. And here comes Carmel on a 3-on-2. Shot deflected and pushed aside by goalie Galanis. Andrew Sabev grabs it and clears it all the way down. No icing, of course, because we're on the penalty kill. 1 minute and 7 seconds on that penalty. Noah Cohn with a little bit of a forecheck. Missed opportunity there for Carmel Catholic. And Andrew Sabev tries to clear it, bounces out, he gets it again.
Nice
and
play,
now he's going to
Sabev.
flip it, and it's going to bounce all the way down, and the goalie will have to play it. 50 seconds to go. Number 83 setting up shot behind the net, looking for an opening on the breakout. Gets it to the winger on the number 16, up the middle to the other winger, 45, into the zone. Shot coming, blocked away.
Oh, Charlie Friend's going to get a little hooking here.
Yeah, we're going to get a hook on Charlie Friend, and for 36 seconds, we're going to have a 5-on-3. So not the way that GBS wants to start the game.
No. We seem to do this to ourselves every game, start out slow like this.
Well, we're going to see Friend go to the box, and that's going to make Braden Smith and Jack Freeman come out there. And the lone center is going to be Seth Weiss. Now for 36 seconds, this is a critical faceoff here. And it is won by Carmel. Back up to the point. Zaleski shoots. Good block there by Seth Weiss. 54 throws it across, and it's deflected outside, but not going to clear the zone. 18 has it, throws it on net. And Weiss has it, and he clears the zone. Nice job there on the 5-on-3. There's still 20 seconds, enough time for another run up the ice. And here comes number 18 for Carmel Catholic. Carmel across the middle and skating it in. Nice job by Weiss and Friedman to keep him outside. Pass him across the middle. Miss. 32. Back up to the point. 8 underneath to 32. Over to 54 to the shot, and it's glove down, rebound, and nice job there by Elliot Sims off the bench after the penalty ended to knock the puck away. He now has a head of steam into the attack zone, and he's looking for a pass up the middle, doesn't have anybody, throws it to Weiss. Weiss does his best to keep it out there, but it's going to come back out, and Carmel's going to throw that down in the middle of a power play, gives up possession, and you're going to see a nice, easy clear there by Braden Smith as we now enter 50 seconds left on this power play. Puck is turned over. Smith has it, pushes it ahead to Sims. Backhand, rebound, no, bounce, sorry. Skated, bounced across the zone, or the goalie zone.
Nice penalty kill here.
Yeah, they've done a good job so far. They killed the 5-on-3. There's still 35 seconds left on Friends' penalty. Sims applying some pressure on the forecheck. Carmel looking for that breakout. And they're just letting the spot go. GBS happy for that to happen. And 45 is going to try to throw that down. It's a missed opportunity, and they're going to clear it all the way down. Great job there by Zach Sabev on the ice playing defense. And we have 14 seconds left, and a good tip
nice
there
stick by Weiss.
Weiss to knock that away. Udesky with the forecheck. Weiss knocked that in. He didn't realize he had it. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The penalty is going to end. Carmel takes one shot. Good job by Galanis to push that wide into the corner. And onto the ice is Brown. And the pass from Bender. Bender shoots high and off the glass, wrapping around.
He was open. Nobody came out.
And the penalty kill is over, but you can still see GBS getting stuck there. Brown had an opportunity, needs to chip that out, and he does. Gets it to Weiss. Weiss across the middle, 45 with a nice stick. And Zaxabev has it. He's gonna pivot for a moment, and he's gonna just shoot it from there. Hard shot off the pad, almost all the way out, and it does skip out. Past the outstretched stick of number 79, Rudd. Brown throwing it across to open ice, Rudd picking it up, throwing it across the neutral zone into the zone, but right back out. Good job by GBS there to
nice play by Rudd there to
dislodge the puck. And Udesky has the puck. He's going to throw that in. He's going to go off for a change, and we're going to see Kozak coming onto the ice, as well as Braden Smith on defense. Brown throws it to the middle. Kozak kind of swings right past that one. Didn't want any interest there and that's going to be a deflected puck out into the corner. Kozak trying to go for it. Takes a hit, and here comes number 3 for Carmel. Giving chase is Hudgens, and the puck is kind of pushed aside. A lot of sloppy play here in the first period. One shot on goal apiece, according to the scoreboard. And Carmel trying to keep that puck in the zone, and this is some trouble this line had against Loyola. Wasn't able to get that puck out.
Yeah, we couldn't clear our own zone.
This time it goes right to Freeman Sick, and he sees an opening, and he's going to take that out there. And he shoots. Rebound is left wide open there. Nobody went after that rebound, and Carmel cleared it out to the side. Kozak trying to keep that puck in. He's not able to. Brown wraps it around the boards. Hudgens giving chase, and Carmel clears it, and the hand is up, and we are going to get an icing call and a break in the action with 8:21 to go in the first.
So what's your thoughts with 8 minutes to go in the game?
My thoughts is that we're missing a few shots on goal, because I think I've seen a few
hitter. Most definitely. And they are too, by the way.
Yeah, so now we're getting some corrections on the board.
Oh, there we go.
We got 3-2 on shots on goal in favor of South. But I do think GBS weathered that storm of the penalty pretty well.
Yes, really well. But I think they only had about 1 shot on goal on a 5-on-3, and then
it's
5-on-4.
Clear that this puck is bouncing a lot today. And it's choppy. Like, it's not the clean passing that we want to see.
Oh, Sabeb, nice play by 48
Vargas. With a nice play off of the face-off. Shot is deflected. Good active stick by Zach Sabeb. Andrew Sabeb coming back and had an opportunity to keep that puck in and isn't able to, but forces the turnover. Zach Sabeb now skating through the middle. He has room. Here's the shot. Bounces off the defenseman into the middle.
Pass up front!
And
good leg.
Deflection there off of the pads. Good job there. And Andrew Sabeb tried to get to his brother, who's still down below the dots. Now racing to get back as here comes Carmel into the zone. 45 into the zone. Good deflection. And Cohn kind of gives up, and we're going to have a break in the action only because number 45 went flying into the net. Doesn't count as a shot on goal, though.
No, it does not. It does not. He did not have any breaks either.
No puck.
No.
Number 45, one of the top players for Carmel. Leading their team in scoring, but not able to score there. And we're going to see 7:40 to go. Weiss, Cohn, and Andrew Sabeb. And the face-off is 1 to Carmel. Carmel coming across. Good shot, good save by Galanis. Zach Sabeb trying to pick that puck up. He bounces it off the boards, and it's going to get out of the zone, and the defenseman falls down. Weiss giving chase, Sabeb giving chase, and 45 pushes it across. Cohn is not there, but he's able to capture that puck and kind of meekly throws that back around there.
Ooh.
And that puck misses everybody. Friend has it, looking for an opening. Hard pass over to Zach Sabeb, can't handle it, and 83 for Carmel has it. Looking to make a move across the middle. 18 loses that puck. Nice hit there by Andrew Sabeb. Beef with a big hit. And here comes Weiss. 1-on-3. Cohn joining the action. The puck is pushed wide. Weiss trying to pick it up. Throws it in front. Hudgens and Weiss both on the puck. Weiss kind of...
he put it up front, nice.
Cohn with an opportunity in front, can't get there. Francesi on the ice. Pushes it underneath the zone. Weiss throws it into the corner. No one home there. And 18 has it. He tries to clear it and does, but Francesi has it, unable to get it deep. And Carmel, most of them are changing behind the play. One person wasn't. Now Francesi has it to Hudgens. Hudgens is going to throw that deep, absorbs a little bit of a hit. And nice job there in the corner by Sidoti, that was knocking it over. And Hudgens had a shot on goal, gloved and held on. So nice job there by GBS to force some turnovers.
Nice job,
unable to
good,
put the
little
puck in the back
shift
of the
there
net.
too. Yeah.
So we are seeing Sidoti, Batista, and Hudgens. I don't know if normally you see Hayden Zappy. I don't see him tonight. I'm not sure if he's sick or what. Smith.
He might be
gets on the
AWOL.
clear. AWOL. Oh. That sounds more serious than just sick. All right, so the Corsairs trying to come out here. Hudgens has it through the middle, loses the puck. Big hit there on the corner by Francesi. He's then going to throw it to the middle. They're going to go to D to D. Maybe they won't. Now they are. D to D, over to 8. Smith had a chance to crush him and let him be there. Francesi with a nice play there to spin away from the defenseman. He has Hudgens streaking. Hudgens was behind the defense, but they weren't able to get it in. And here comes Francesi, who's going to skate across center line, throw it into the zone.
Nice dump.
And Hudgens forces a pass inside. Francesi's now going to have it
net.
at the slot.
Tries
Shot. Late reaction by almost everybody there. And here comes Carmel Catholic again, change of play.
Nice play.
Misplay there.
Oh, good stuff by Galanis. Can't make the rebound.
The first save was made by Galanis. The rebound went right back to the streaky shooter. And despite the fact that Carmel was making a change behind them, they were able to get the game's first goal.
That 1-8, I think it was, he made a nice little move, or 1-6, I don't know who it was, made a nice little move on Freeman there, twisted him up, and was able to get that shot to make that play happen. And then they got a great rebound.
So GBS now playing from behind, has to try to catch up, and Weiss is taking out his line of Sims and Udesky. There's a little conversation going on right now as everything goes quiet. The music has stopped. Everyone's waiting to see what's going on. Ref is having a discussion. I think it's got to be about the number of the person that scored. I don't know why they would be having this long of a discussion, but we will wait and see. The teams are lined up. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see on that when we look back at that play. We had 2 opportunities to stop that player from coming down. All right, so face-off here, now won by Weiss to Sims. Sims throws it in, and Weiss giving chase. A lot of one-stick reaching here to try to dislodge the puck. Friend
Can't
has
stand
it.
that.
Throws it over to Weiss underneath. He's skating across the middle.
Oh,
he had
the back
Udesky
door
wide
open.
open and just couldn't handle that pass. Back to Sims. Sims is going to shoot. Rebound bounces high, and
That's the puck is in!
that bounce
Oh, that looked in.
Rebound is gloved
Gobbled
and
up.
held on. Great job by Alpin to pounce on that puck, but that's the 3rd time we've seen a puck go behind the goalie and not into the net. So
Certainly looked in.
you got to hope that the luck changes at some point. You're watching over the goalie's parents, and they're laughing at that one. They know they dodged a bullet.
Certainly. That's
All
2
right,
now.
so Freeman and Rudd now out on defense. Weiss is keeping his line out there. This time the faceoff is won by Udesky, or won by Weiss to Udesky, and White tries to shoot it into the near corner. No angle there. I'm not sure why that was a shot. Freeman now has the puck. Back to his D partner Rudd, looking up to Sims. The puck bounces up, picked up by the defenseman, and back all the way down to Rudd. Rudd looking for an angle, gets it to Weiss. Weiss takes it back into the zone to reset. He has nobody to open. He throws it back to Freeman, up the middle and turned over. Udesky with the puck now, skating around. A lot of skating, not really moving the puck forward. It's like when you punt and you end up on the 50-yard line, you just want to go back and forth for a while. That's all they're doing is skating in the neutral zone.
We got some great skaters.
And Weiss is going to lose that puck and immediately skate off. And we're going to get a too many men if he doesn't get off the ice. And luckily, he jumped onto those bench just in time. Brown did touch the puck. I wouldn't have been surprised if they called that. They didn't hear, luckily. And Rudd to Brown. Brown throws it into the zone. Udesky's still on the ice. Sims still on the ice. And intercepted there on the pass out by Freeman. Gets it to Sims, who's going to cross the middle. Gets it over to Brown. Brown looking for the shot. Shoots. Misses everything,
Wide.
goes all the way around. Friedman has it, shot on net.
I
Rebound
like
is
it,
right
I like
there.
it, it's there!
Rebound is there. Still rebound
One
is there.
time.
And finally, he bounces on it. So that's about the 4th or 5th time at this point where we've seen that rebound and that
God,
puck
we are
just sitting there.
snake bitten sometimes. We really are.
It's called puck luck, and right now we don't have it.
No.
So Hudgens and Kozak will join Brown out on the ice. Friend and Zaksabev out there. If Brown could win that faceoff back, we'd have an opportunity. He isn't, but he's able to get that puck forward. Throws it toward the middle and bounce off of Hudgens' stick. Brown has it, throws it all the way out, somehow got through. Zaksabev back underneath the ground, cleared off the puck, and they're going to push it around. Kozak trying to get it into the corner, not able to do so. And that puck squirts out. Zaksabev giving chase. And he has that puck, and he has speed and room if he wants it, and he's going to have to chip it again.
Oh,
he
he's
does.
coming with steam.
Here he comes, one-on-one against 45. Shot high off the glass, wrapping all the way around. So it sounded bad, but it was just a soft shot off the boards at the end. And
I wish
here
these
comes
kids would start
45.
shooting a little lower.
If that's lower, that probably goes in. The goalie
Yeah.
already had his head in his
Yeah.
shoulders. I don't blame him. That was a hard shot.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Bender with the puck. Bender with a nice move there around Kozak. Skates into the zone, goes around Hudgens' shot, and
That's their shooter,
Fouled him up.
45.
45 is one of their better players, as Mr. Batista just said, and he's looked good tonight, skating around a couple of our wingers. That time, goalie just swallowed that one up. So GBS out shooting Carmel 11-5 according to the scoreboard. And, unfortunately, no goals to show for it. They're gonna blow a whistle on that one. I'm not really quite sure. I guess maybe they were in the circle too early, and so we're gonna get a new center. That's exactly what it was. So Weiss thrown out. Andrew Sabev wins that faceoff forward, and that puck's not going to get down for icing. Weiss giving chase. 45 giving chase. 45's been on the ice a lot.
He has been on
And
the
a
ice
nice
a lot.
job by Cohn to sort of keep that puck in there. But Carmel has it, and they were going to get the puck out through the middle. Nice job there by Braden Smith to glove that down and knock it out of the zone. Andrew Sabev with some pressure. Picked up by Cohn. Cohn trying to take it in, gets it to Sabev. Tries to force a pass to the middle. Cohn knocked down by 45. And they're going to throw it in the corner. Friedman giving chase. Friedman gets that puck, pushes it up the boards. It somehow ends up in the middle. And they're ping-ponging it around. Here comes
Nice
Andrew
pass
Sabev
by Cohen.
into the zone. And loses
Sabev
the
takes
puck.
down 2.
And Carmel has it spinning around, creating some space, and tries to get up the boards. Not able to do so. Andrew Sabev has it and tries to throw it in. Can't quite do that. And a big hit.
Nice hit in the middle
by
of the ice. I love
51.
seeing it.
Big open hit, open ice hit there.
Sabev to 45. He's been out there all night, 45.
45 remains out there even after that hit. So does Andrew Sabev, although he's skating off right now. And we're seeing Tyler Hudgens jump onto the ice. And Vinny Batista as well. Batista coming back. Braden Smith's going to shoot that all the way down. No icing because the goalie played it. Not really the smartest shot choice there. I don't think that was
That
going
definitely
in.
would have been icing.
It should have been icing.
Yeah.
If he didn't touch it. Pass across the middle. Sidoti couldn't quite handle it. And here comes Carmel Catholic with a little bit of a speed through the middle. Shot, pushed wide. It's going to come off the boards. Sidoti has it, throws it behind the net. Here comes Zach Sabev. You know what he's thinking. And he throws it all the way up.
Yeah,
Hudgens
nice
off
pass.
of his stick. 48 for Carmel Catholic. Hudgens trying to go after. Has to be careful not to get a penalty. And he's going to wrap it around the boards. And it doesn't go out. And Friend has it. And that's the end of the period. I wouldn't realize that there was that little time left. But an exciting
I lost track of the clock
action-packed
too myself.
period. Unfortunately for GBS, Carmel wins it 1-0. And hopefully GBS can win the next couple of periods and take the game.
You know what? If you win periods, you win games. And I think the way it played out, we were winning the game. Sure. Jameson and ginger ale.
So the official shots on goal from Ms. Gail Weiss is 11-6. We're gonna go with that. It's close enough. We'll have them add one more shot on goal. Yeah.
know what? If we keep out shooting them 2-1 like this, it'll be a different score than right now, down by 1.
Absolutely. There were a lot of good scoring opportunities, bouncing
Yes.
pucks in front of the net,
Yes.
bouncing pucks that went behind the goalie.
The kids seem to be hustling. They seem to be playing pretty good. Been some good little checks. Been a nice, clean game too.
Yeah, outside of those 2 penalties early on, which weren't.
Which, I mean, you had that hooking penalty was. It wasn't like a roughing penalty, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a shot in the back and a 2 and 10 kind of situation.
Well, I think we're getting ready at 7 o'clock, I believe, is the start to the Ohio State-Indiana Big Ten Championship.
Who do you like?
Who do I like or who do I think will win? I don't like either team. I'm an Illinois grad. But I do believe Ohio State will probably win. But I like to look for the upset.
Yeah, sure. Why not? All right, it looks like we got Weiss out there, Sims, Udesky. This is the line that started the game, I believe.
It is, but a little bit different on defense. You're going to see Smith and Rudd.
Yep.
Or sorry, Franchese. Smith and Franchese out there. And the faceoff is won back by Weiss to Franchese, who flips the puck out.
That's all right.
GBS
Delayed
Carmel
offsides.
throws it in. They're offsides. So let's see if GBS picks up on that.
Oh,
they really
no,
are taking way too much time. They're still offsides. So now you really want to skate that puck up, and Sims is going to do that. Throws it across. Udesky couldn't handle that pass a little too hard. And Carmel takes it back behind the net. The Corsairs coming out of the zone here. And Smith is going to go and get that in the defensive zone, looking for an opening, doesn't really have one. And gets it to Udesky, who flips it into Weiss, who...
Nice little stick by Weiss there.
Yeah, nice job there to try to fight for it. Can't get it.
Put on
Goes
net.
back to Smith. Shot. Love down by 45. Rebound. And the rebound is still there.
Puck is out.
And goalie turns around and flips on top of that. So another good opportunity there for GBS. That puck kind of just was bouncing around. Weiss was on it. And Atticus did a good job of just kind of falling down and reaching and grabbing it back.
Goalie was way out of the net there too. Get that puck out of there. It was a wide open net.
So this is going to be a face-off here in the offensive zone. Same group. Face-off this time is won by Corsairs. They try to flip the puck out, and it is kept in. Udesky applying some pressure. Weiss applying some pressure. And it flips out to Franchese,
Nice stop
who's going to
by
shoot
Franchese.
it.
Put on
Deflection
net,
from
like it.
Udesky. Rebound.
There's the rebound we needed.
And rebound
There's the rebound. It's
covered
still out.
up. So that was actually a great job there by goalie Halpin rather, to fall on top of that one.
Yeah.
Nice shot by Franchese to throw that puck toward the net. And a good
I
job by Weiss.
I love
to try
the
to
shot
get
from
it.
the point, nice and low.
And
You
the
get that rebound. That's how we're going to score.
All right, so face-off won by Weiss, tied him up. And Sims was coming across to get it, couldn't quite get it. And Udesky back there, try to keep it out. And the Corsairs just kind of flip it out from Chasey, giving chase. He's going to take it. He's going to go behind the net. There's nobody there. He's got to spin around. Good idea to do that. Gets it to Smith. Smith tries to flip it out. It gets deflected, and he falls down. And Corsairs are trying to set it up, throws it toward the middle, and it goes all the way out. Here comes pressure from Udesky. He grabs it, throws it forward to Sims. Sims across in the middle. He shoots, and it's deflected by 54 into the corner. Sims gets a big hit in the corner, no call.
That was a clean hit.
And Carmel's going to throw that out. Franchese coming back to it. He's got to turn around and does it. He does, and he gets it out. And it ends up back in. Carmel offsides. They're going to take this opportunity to change. GBS with an opening on the left-hand side. Gets it to Weiss.
Push it up.
Weiss now skating in and takes a little bit of a chip there through the middle. Looked like he hit his head, but no call on that one. Everyone looks okay. Franchese back. He's having a long shift. He's got to be looking for a change. Gets
Takes
it to
a hard
Sims.
hit too.
And here comes Sims through the middle. And
raise the head.
And we're going to have a moment here to make sure the player is okay. And that was a vicious hit to the head. It knocked his helmet off. And he gets up pretty quickly, thankfully. But they're talking to him.
Well, they got a trainer out there, which is really nice at these home games.
Zaksabev grabbing his gloves. Friend grabbing his stick, and Elliott Sims going off slowly, but looks okay. The refs are having a discussion now, trying to figure out.
If this isn't a 2
what's going
and 10,
on.
I don't know what is.
Yeah, that was a pretty vicious hit across the ice to the head. I'm pretty sure the rule is now 2 and 10 for anyone that gets a hit to the head. The players are checking in on their teammate. Oh no, it looks like Seth Weiss is in the box, which.
What is that for?
I guess that's going to be a retaliation. I wasn't really. But they're having a discussion here. If South doesn't end up on the power play, that's really a travesty.
It would be egregious.
And it looks like number 16 is indeed being tossed from the game. Nope, no, he's not. He's coming out and, oh no, here he goes, back to the bench. So an early night for number 16, tossed from the game for a vicious, illegal hit to the head. And now we're just waiting to see what the penalty is going to be. I would imagine it's going to be a 5-minute major, but we're waiting to see. Number 8 is going to be serving it for Carmel.
If it's going to be 4-on-4, that's going to be an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, I think you're going to
GBS.
hear from the GBS fans pretty loudly if that's the case.
Yeah.
But right now we only see one person in the box for GBS, and that's center Seth Weiss, a player we really can't lose. But they did put a 5 minutes on the board,
Yeah,
so it will be a 5-minute major. I anticipate that it'll be 5-on-4. I believe that Seth Weiss got an unsportsmanlike, and so they're going to put 2 minutes on the clock for him. So instead of a 5-on-4, it'll be a 4-on-3, which actually helps us a little bit, only in the sense that 3 players is less than 4. Thank you for the math, University of Illinois. But the other part of it is that at the 2-minute mark, Seth is able to get out of the box instead of having to wait for the whistle.
That's true.
So 4-on-3, and we're going to see Zach, Sabev,
No, they got 4-on-4 coming out here.
4-on-4. Okay, so interesting call here. Well, 2 minutes, and we'll start a power play at that point. So 4-on-4. Andrew Sabev wins the faceoff back to his brother Zach. Zach looking, throws it to his brother Andrew. Andrew tries to dance around 41, loses that, and they're going to throw it all the way down. But he was over the line, so no icing. Friend picks it up and flips it over to Cone. Cone looking for Andrew Sabev, misses him, and it goes across the middle, intercepted by 48. 48 has the puck stripped away by Andrew Sabev, but right back, and they're going to throw it all the way down on net, pushed aside easily. Zach Sabev has it, spins around, but loses the puck uncharacteristically. Able to reach back and grab it. Number 41 for Carmel, really doing a good job there against Zach.
Oh no! They are calling
against GBS, and it's going to be for tripping in the corner. Zach
That's
Sabev,
a very ticky-tacky call
Zach
there.
Sabev with his 3rd penalty in the past 2 games, and he's slowly skating toward the penalty box. And number 66, Smith, comes out in the game. And now, despite the fact that Carmel had probably one of the more dangerous plays that we've seen here this season.
All year long, to be quite frank with
you. Is going to end up on the power play. And that's just an unfortunate thing. So Cone, Friend, and Smith out there now. So when you have 2 of your better players in Weiss and Sabev in the box, and now there must have been an unsportsmanlike, because now Batista is going to serve a penalty.
Well, they might as well just put every kid in the box right now.
We have 3 players from GBS in the box. I don't know whether an unsportsmanlike was called by who it was called on, but there was one, so we'll figure it out later. Cone does a good job there off the face-off and gets the puck out there, but we have a 4-on-3 here.
Yeah, Cohen, Rudd, and Smith out on the ice.
Cone, Friend, and Smith.
Sorry.
And 41 misses it there. Smith pushes
Send
it
it
aside.
high on the
Cone
glass.
trying to get
High
it
on
out.
the glass.
45 with a good job there to keep it in. He's going to shoot high off the glass. Rebound picked up by 83. He is going to get it out to the point. 18 high slot shot. Misses everything. Goes against the boards. 45 picks it up. And setting up on top to 18. 18 is going to shoot it. Rebound is out in front. And Friend pushes it to 83. 83 then throws it in front. Can't quite get there. He was looking for 45. Smith tying him up in the corner. Friend and Cohen staying home, which is the right play to do. Friend has
High
it,
on the glass,
and he
high on
gets
the
it
glass.
out of the
Gets
zone.
it,
Nice
nice.
job by GBS here,
Yes.
defending the 4-on-3 power
Yeah,
play.
20 more seconds, we'll be 4-on-4.
And Mr. Weiss, you would have to imagine, will be skating right into the play as soon as it does. Sims back onto the ice. Good to
Nice
see
to
him.
see him back on the ice.
Absolutely. And Villanis gloves that one and holds on, and it wouldn't be bad if the clock just went down a couple of extra seconds. Sometimes your finger gets a little
Well,
slow.
the
it gets
refs aren't
cold.
helping anything. Might as well have the clock help something.
Yeah, but it's only 10:44 to go in the second. It feels like we've played a lot of game here.
Yeah.
Still a lot of game left
Seems like
to go.
it's midnight.
Sims now taking the face-off and wins it. Good job there. The friend,
Yes.
he just very easily clears that
All right,
all the
so
way
now you'll
down,
be
and that's
4-on-4
going to
here.
end the Weiss penalty. So we're at 4-on-4. Weiss into the game, and he immediately comes right in with a head of steam and picks the puck off. He has it behind the net, looking for Sims. He doesn't have it there, and shoots, and it's in. It was absolutely in. That puck was in.
That puck was in!
The refs are having a discussion, but they're going to say it was a miss.
No call by the
these
ref
refs
here.
have not been favorable toward the Titans. Maybe we'll have to remind them who pays
Puck
the
was
bill
in.
today.
Puck was in.
All right, so they're going to say face off to the left of the net.
Puck was in.
I guess. And Weiss loses that face off this time and does a good job on the forecheck. Dislodges the puck. He's playing with a purpose. You can see he's frustrated after what happened. And he wins that. Nice job there. He has Friend open, but gets him, and he's going to slide it back down to Weiss. Weiss skating in, shoots, deflected off 54. It bounces into the corner. Number 3 is skating in, loses it. Sims
Nice
has
play
it.
by Sims.
Sims with a nice play showing no ill effects. Skating toward the middle, shot,
Oh,
wide of the net.
good give and go there.
2 second, 1 second. Now Zach Sabev is out of the penalty box. Well, no, not Zach must have gotten unsportsmanlike because Vinny Batista is out of the box. Zach is still there. So we'll wait to see what the call is there. Weiss has it and throws it to Dudesky. Shot deflected by 54 into the corner. Friend has the puck now. Evades a hit, throws the middle. Weiss off of the stick. Rebound is in front. It's still there. Friend has it. Shoots off of the skate and into the corner. Back out. Friend has it again. Friend passes it down to Cone into the middle.
Oh, nice bouncing puck
and
too. Another one
Friend-
shot. Good
Weiss
leg
with
by the
another
goalie.
opportunity.
Oh.
And another great pass there. That time by that was Freeman, and Weiss going to put that in. Friend has it still. Shot deflected. Friend over to Freeman. Freeman with Udesky in front. Rebound.
Oh!
No, it's out. Back out to Friend. Friend shoots to save into the corner. And Carmel is going to try to ice it. They're not able to, but
What
they
a
get it to the
shift
neutral
by
zone.
GBS
And here
with
comes
no-
Friend. You're seeing Carmel unable to change here. Cone has the puck. They are not able to change it. That's a big play here as they keep the puck in there. Freeman has it. Throw it to the middle. Udesky not able to get there. Udesky has the puck back, skating across. He's going to look
Put
for
on
an
net. Just put on
opportunity.
net, son.
He's going to shoot it, and it is saved and held on a whistle, and Carmel will enjoy a change now.
Wow.
So the Carmel faithful giving a polite applause as GBS really did a great job there, putting some pressure. GBS now on the power play.
Refs really unapologetic to the GBS team here right now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate we don't have instant replay here because I'm pretty sure that was in the net.
That was
there.
in. It looked in. It looked in.
The kids all thought so too. Sims wins that faceoff and throws it on net. Save. The puck is loose, and Udesky was chipping away but unable to dislodge that puck, and it remains 1-0 Carmel. So go figure. These two teams combined for like 13 goals or 14 goals last time they played. We're at 1-0 right
We're
now.
at 1-0, but you know what? We're almost out shooting them. 3.5 to 1 here. Sims, pick up your stick.
Cone absorbs a big hit there in the corner. He's okay though. Smith with the puck,
Put on net,
walking
son.
the line, shoots, hits Sims before it can get to the net. Rebound though to Udesky,
just
and Udesky
wide.
pushes it wide. He had an open net if he had some time. Friend has it. Friend skating across the middle, passes it down to Smith, shoots and pushed easily into the corner. And they're going to throw it all the way down, but it's intercepted there by Friend. He keeps it. Well, I guess they say he didn't keep it in the zone. I think that's the right call there.
I do too.
We'll take a breath here, man.
Yeah.
7:52 to go in the second
Exciting
period.
hockey so far.
Everything but the goal. We need the goal. And we're going to see 46 Brown take the center drop, and Friedman and Rudd behind him on defense. Brown pushes it forward. 83 gets it, and he throws it all the way down. 8 seconds left on the power play.
That'll kill us probably.
One opportunity if they can move fast.
Yeah.
But it's intercepted and thrown back down and almost went back on net. So the penalty is over.
We got full strength now on each side.
And we're finally back to 5-on-5, at least for the time being. And Carmel taking advantage of this line's inability or unwillingness to hit, and they're just kind of skating through.
Yeah, I'm surprised the game's not a lot more chippy than this, especially from the GBS side.
Hudgens trying to dislodge that puck and skate it past it, but Carmel has it, and they're just not really able to control the puck either. Brown with an opportunity big hit, kind of like slid past it. Friedman with a nice job there, has the puck.
Yeah, real nice.
May as well take it in. He looks for something, drops it off, nobody there. Hudgens tries to shoot. It gets to Brown.
Brown lost the handle.
And Brown looking for a pass, and he may as well shoot it at this point. He does. Brown was looking for the pass, but the defender moved away, and so he just kind of lined up and shot that one, and a big equalizing goal from Henry Brown, back from injury, and
about time seeing him shoot the puck like that.
It was nice to see that goal go right past that goalie. So after all those saves, all those rebounds, the shot that goes in is a shot from the high slot, right over his shoulder, and we are tied at 1 in the second period. So that is Brown unassisted. He was looking past it.
He just
couldn't find anybody.
He was.
He may as well shoot it. So
but
Weiss
you know what?
is
They
going
didn't
to
come out to press him either. Carmel didn't come out to press him, and he was able to get the nice open shot.
Weiss leading out, Andrew Sabev. Sabev throws it into the corner. Weiss giving chase. Dislodges the puck. He's had a really good job on the forecheck tonight.
Well, there's Udesky with finally put the goals up there, 23-6 now.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The fact that they only have 6 is a little surprising. GBS wins that faceoff or that corner battle. Andrew Sabev tries to push it out, but loses it. 45 is the player you don't want to lose it to. And Smith with a good job to knock that puck back in. Cone giving chase. The puck is thrown off the side. Number 3 for the Corsairs takes it into the zone and offsides.
Way offsides.
Not even that wasn't even close to onside. You can see a little bit of bad blood brewing right now between the teams after that hit to Elliott Sims. It seems to have woken up the GBS Titans. It certainly has woken up the fans. It is 23-6 shots on goal, 1-1 on the scoreboard. Weiss wins the faceoff and gets it outside, but Franchese couldn't handle it. Smith takes it behind the net. There's no one there. Spins around and pushes it off to Franchese rather. Franchese now tries to throw it to the middle. It gets not deflected. 33 for Corsairs, throws it behind the net. We're going to try it again. Franchese with the puck, pushes it across the cone. Cone can't handle it. Back inside, shot, and push aside, blocker aside. Andrew Sabev with an opportunity, big hit, decided not to there. Weiss with a puck on his stick, skating through the middle. He's going to take it in. He's got Andrew Sabev by himself. Shoots. Easy save there, no rebound. It goes into the corner. 48 has it, trying to throw it around. Franchese gets it, pushes it back underneath, intercepted by 41. And
Save it.
Franchese with a good job trying to keep it in, and they're going to call no offsides on that, interestingly enough. And he loses the puck.
Oh, we got numbers. We got numbers.
Ahead. It's deflected, so there shouldn't be icing. That should not be icing. There was a deflection in front. There was a deflection in front by the Carmel player, and for some reason, these refs decided to still call icing. So despite being on the road, Carmel getting a lot of the calls so far.
Where did we get these refs from?
All right, so Sidoti, Batista, Hudgens. So we have not seen Zappi. He must be out sick tonight. I'm going to presume sick. And face off here as Carmel makes a quick change there.
I think we
run forward. And here comes Friend out to Hudgens. Hudgens now taking it 1-on-2. He's got Batista in front of the net. 45 with a big hit. Sidoti throws it behind the net, nobody there. Batista has a man at the point, but can turn it around, throw it underneath. Tries to play with it, loses it to number 3. Number 3 throws it across the middle, and here comes a breakout. Good job there by Freeman to sort of just get in the way of 32. And Friend has the puck coming around, spinning, and he's got Batista on the hash mark. He throws it back toward net. 64, Freeman has it, throws it out to Hudgens, who flips it back to Bender, number 45. And Batista giving some chase. And they're going to throw it all the way down. If the first one was icing, then that one should be icing too. No icing called.
Oh, wow.
And Freeman to Hudgens. Hudgens pushes it forward, but not out. Shot wide. Rebound high off the glass, and they better get this puck out soon. They're building some pressure. Sidoti chips it and gets it to Hudgens. Hudgens there. Sidoti with a nice hit on number 3 to dislodge the puck, but it goes behind the net. And Friend wraps it around, not out. Big hit from Hudgens there. And a lot of standing around, and Friend is just going to throw it all the way down. It won't be icing because it was right on net. And we're going to see a change behind the play here. And Carmel trying to take advantage of that change. 45 onto the ice. Good job
play
there
by Sims.
Rebound. Oh, bad deflection. That almost went in. 41 has it. Throws it around, misses the net completely. Back to 18. 18 the shot. Way wide. So we're just missing the net right now.
Not that wide.
And that puck is bouncing in the middle, and it deflects, and here comes Sims back.
Wow, 41's got some speed.
41 turned on the Jets there, and they're going to call, I'm guessing they're going to call offsides. I don't think they're going to get too many men. They are.
They are calling
too many men.
This is unbelievable.
They're going to say that Udesky, or, yeah, that's a difficult call there. Too many men called against GBS. Rudd is going to serve the penalty. I'm not sure that he was too many men.
Egregious is the word that comes to mind on the calls.
Yeah, it's been difficult today to figure out some of these calls.
Yep.
It's almost as if these refs have decided that they're going to swallow the whistle for Carmel and blow it on everything else. Well, they're blowing something, and here comes
I'm wondering if these
GBS.
refs play.
Sims with a nice play, chipping it off the board.
Let's get a shorty here.
45 taking a run. Hits Sims to block him away. Weiss with a great job there. Absorbs the hit, but knocks it away.
Check.
Sims with the puck
Old
still.
school hip check.
And another big hit. They are just throwing their hands straight up in the air at our players' heads, and no call coming in. And that's going to cause problems later because somebody's going to retaliate. And you know what? Another hit behind the net's off, and we're going to get a whistle. And these refs have got to start calling it both ways, or you're going to see problems. We forget that Zach Sabev has been spending this period in the box, and GBS is holding their own, which is good to see. But the last 2 shots on goal have been from Carmel. Weiss with a big face-off opportunity here. 45 setting up. Nobody comes out on him. Luckily, Weiss wins that back. Smith has it. Doesn't go after the puck. Kind of just held up there. 45 left wide open. Nobody wants it. He dumps the pass over to 41. Let 41 shoot. That's fine. And Weiss with a nice shot blocking.
Gets it out. Nice play.
45 back there. Weiss giving chase. Dumps it to 41. 41 leaves it for 83. 83 skating through the neutral zone with a minute to go in this power play. Weiss giving chase. Tries to deflect it away. Finally does. And we're going to get a slash on Weiss, which is a terrible call.
Unbelievable.
That is just an awful call.
This is unbelievable.
Shot from the corner. Gloved and pushed aside, and Weiss slaps that one. We're going to get a penalty. And they're going to call a hook. They're going to call a hook. Now, if you're going to call anything, you call that a slash. That's just an awful call. And I know that these refs are trying their hardest, but they're trying hardest to blow the game.
I'm going to keep my mouth quiet right now. I just don't want to say
the good news is the FCC doesn't govern YouTube, so we can say whatever the hell we want. That was an awful call. And now, another 5-on-3.
Wow.
But the good news is that Zach Sabev is finally allowed out, time served.
Wow.
And we're going to see a timeout here, I believe. An early timeout called
and
here
it's
in
still
the second period. It is still the second period. It feels like the third.
Wow.
And South has outplayed this Carmel
Totally
team.
outplayed them.
And unfortunately, the scoreboard shows an even game.
This is one of the toughest officiated games I've ever seen in my entire life, honestly.
All right, so some scores around college football. It's 0-0, Indiana and Ohio State. And for those of you who care about the Islanders game, it's 0-0 in the second period. I do believe the Blackhawks are playing, though. They start at 8 o'clock Central against the Kings. So a little break in the action here. Big surprise, another couple of penalties up on the scoreboard there for South. 79 Rudd in there for too many men, 46 seconds left on that penalty. And Weiss in there for a hook, just freshly put into the box. So frustrating.
Some really ticky-tack fouls being called and penalties being called. And
absolutely. I'm not quite sure what they saw in there that deserved a hooking call, because it didn't dislodge the puck. He still maintained control, and he didn't fall.
And you're shorthanded.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just unbelievable.
So Galanis is going to skate into the net. He's got 7 saves on 8 shots on goal. And we're going to see Cone here take the face-off with Smith and Friend. Interestingly, they didn't put Zach Sebev in the game yet. Maybe he's still back in the box. They did. They put him back in the box.
They did put him back in the box.
So rebound there. Cone has it, and he falls to his knees but
nice
pushes
work,
it out.
Cone.
Great
nice
job
work.
by Cone on the kill there to push that puck out. And he's checking his cage, which looks to have come loose a little bit. Friend pushes the puck into the corner, 41 giving chase. He just dives into the boards trying to draw a penalty. They should call embellishment. Back to 18. 18 sets it up to the middle. 41 could not drive that home, goes to 83. 83 tries to shoot it, blocked by Friend. And the puck is loose still. And then Carmel cleared it for us, so we'll take that.
The Carmel fans are looking for another penalty to be called.
Why would you blame them? They've gotten every call. And now we had a good opportunity there as the first penalty ended. Sims was on the ice and almost had a good opportunity for a breakaway.
Nice play by Smith on 45 to stop him from going from the net.
45 setting up, throws it to the middle, shot, pushed wide.
Come on.
And you can see Cone's a little tired here, not going after that puck.
Yeah.
And 83 has it, and you can see this group of players needs a change. Great job by Sims.
Send it, Sims, send it deep.
Needs some change, and he tries to skate through. Really, you just got to throw that deep.
Yes.
And try to kill some more time on the penalty. And that rebound almost went in. Galanis covers that up, but yes, you're right. Mr. Sims probably would like to see that puck.
You know what? Sometimes the kids just don't realize, with the clock and the situation of the game, there's sometimes to take it down the ice. There's sometimes to just dump it. You're on a penalty kill, just dump it.
Sims is one of our scorers, and
I
think
get it.
Playing on
I
the penalty
totally get
kill
it. But he's one of our smarter kids too on the ice too, so he's got to think about that too.
All right, so we're waiting 32 seconds to go. Face-off is won by Carmel. Carmel has it, throws it to the middle off of Udesky's save. Number 3 has it, spinning around, looking for someone to pass it to. Doesn't see it, and so he's going to throw it toward the middle. Good job by Friend to knock it away. 48 has it, shoots, deflected off of Sims to Carmel. 64, Friedman doing a nice job there, and here comes Udesky. Had an opportunity to knock it out, couldn't quite do it. Sims back to 54. 54 shoots,
nice
saved,
glove by Galanis.
Great job there by Galanis. 9 seconds left on the power play. 4.3 seconds left in the period. Let's see if we have a change here. Doesn't look like it. Face off one back. Friedman pushes it behind the net, and the clock will run out. Not before 6 gives a little bit of a courtesy shot to number 72 Friend, who says, "Come on, ref, call something." Ref says he won't, and that's the end of the period. 5 seconds to go here in the
penalty
kill. So, well,
24 shots on goal is the highlight for the South 1-1 game, believe it or not. It almost seems like...
So the official score shots on goal are 25-11.
25-11?
But we'll have to give some better instruction to our scorekeepers on the shots on goal.
So if I had to close your eyes right now, what do you think the score would be?
I mean, if you get 24 shots to 10, you would think the score would be at least 3 to 1.
Yeah, right. In favor of South, right?
And GBS has had plenty of opportunities.
They certainly have.
So unfortunate that they haven't been able to put one in.
Well, when you play half the game, down a man, 5 on 4 or 4 on 3, it's a tough one.
Well, we're going to see here in the third period whether those 24 shots have dented the armor a little bit.
Yeah. I didn't notice, Carmel's a small team. Not a lot of players on the team, it looks like.
I did notice a couple of players in helmets without skates and equipment, so either injured or suspended.
Gotcha.
Or sick, I guess is the third option.
Or they get thrown out for, unusually hard hits to the head.
Yeah, and you know, we haven't had a chance to really talk about that because what it did was it resulted in, it should have resulted in a 5-minute major. And the best thing about majors, of course, is that
Like
you
a
can
2-minute
score as
major.
many. Well, there's those a 5-minute major. There's nothing.
Right, but, then,
oh,
but
you're
we had
saying-
two men
right.
in the box. It almost became like a 2-minute major,
Right.
right? Or a 3-minute maybe.
Right, and so like GBS, unfortunately, you know, despite outplaying them, they just find themselves in a dogfight.
Yeah.
Which I guess you can't say anymore, dogfight. People are against that. All right, so Carmel's going to come out here.
Well, I'm going to give you a final score here, 3-1 South, okay?
That's your
going to be
prediction?
the final
All right.
score. That's
I
correct.
hope you're right, Mr. Batista. Sims is going to center Friedman
Regardless
now.
of what the Stripes want to do
Friedman
here.
stepping up and covering the right side from the D for 5 seconds until Weiss is able to come out. Sims wins that faceoff. He's won all of his faceoffs, and he gets he absolutely had his legs taken out, and no call there. And then Carmel throws it down. They're going to call icing, so they finally get one call right.
Yeah.
But when you get a leg swipe like that, you expect to see a call.
You would think.
All right, so now the penalty is over, and Weiss is out there. Zach Sabev is out there. Sims, Udesky, and Friend. So GBS looking to capitalize here after killing a lot of penalty time.
A lot of penalty time, like 2 periods of it.
And that puck is pushed aside. Udesky with a good job on the forecheck. Steals that, gets it out to Zach Sabev, who
Saved
almost
it.
used that. And
I love the
shot
low
on net,
shot!
and it's in! That puck is in, and we're waiting for a call. They are saying, the Carmel players are celebrating, saying they kept it out. The South players are
I think he
celebrating
called
that
it
it
a
was
goal.
in.
He called it a goal.
And we're waiting for a call.
No
goal.
goal!
No goal. Face-off taking place to the right.
Oh, you guys. Wasn't in?
Oh, Friend cannot believe
You don't think
it.
you're getting some calls?
Weiss saying he can't believe it.
The ones you're complaining about this goal do not cost a lot.
All right, well, Carmel's
You got a better angle.
Carmel fans are saying that it didn't go in.
Yeah, you got a better angle.
It looked like it did. So here comes Weiss back out through the neutral zone to Zach Sabev. Hard pass, deflected into by Udesky. Weiss giving chase. The first one on the forecheck there is Weiss. And he gets deflected wide. Udesky has it to Weiss. Passes, pushes across the side.
We're gonna have to put it in the back of the net. We're gonna have to make that bottle bounce a little bit to get a goal here.
Well, that's how that first one went in, right? And Sims with a big hit there from 45, who's looks to be skating a little bit slower right now, number 45, than he was earlier in the game.
Oh, he's been
and
on the
here
ice the
comes
whole
Zach
game.
Sabev through the middle, shoots, deflected wide and pushed into the corner. Zach Sabev has it, looking to wrap around.
Oh!
Nice job by 45,
It's
deflected back to Udesky. Udesky shoots way wide. Sims has it. Sims now across to the middle, shoots. Good save there, blocked away by Halpin. And it's pushed all the way out. Smith giving chase. He's got Zach Sabev, he throws it to him. Zach has it with room. He's going to skate it in, shoots, and that's pushed wide, barely. Sims now has it. Across, and Zach Sabev looking, throws a nice pass between legs to Braden Smith over to Hudgens onto the ice. Hudgens shoots, deflected by 48, rebound, and shot way
shot
high. He
high.
had the net wide open if he had scored
Sure
on that
did,
one. That
sure
was a nice
did.
opportunity. Braden Smith now all the way back into the defensive zone. Smith to Francesi with some opportunities here in the third period. And a hit, a hold, a hook. No call on that one. Hudgens gets the puck on the turnover, pushes it behind the net. Kozak onto the ice. And Brown can't quite get there. They're trying to push it in. Brown giving
That's
chase.
the second one.
Smith backing up. And it looked like it was offsides, no call. Kozak flips it out. And
It should be 3-1.
deflected.
4-1.
Hudgens has it on the deflection. Cutting it across the middle. Shoots. No, doesn't shoot. Gets held back off of it. And we have a player down for
Yeah, it should be delay a
Carmel.
game.
We have
It
a
should be
player
delay a
down
game.
for Carmel. He crashed hard into the net, and that's 45, maybe? 48.
If you take the net off like that, that's delay a game when he's shooting.
Well, they're going to say it was just an injured player, and 12:21 to go here in the third. And polite clap from number 48, who's holding his head as he skates out. So we'll see if he's done for the evening. We hope that he's okay. And Batista, Sidoti, Hudgens out there. 12:21 to go in the third. Face-off is won by Carmel. Hudgens trying to keep it in and does so. Skating toward the middle, skates past it. and Carmel gets it to Rudd. Rudd trying to keep that in. Sidoti keeping it in, gets it underneath. Hudgens there trying to dislodge it. Sidoti's got to get in there and try to knock that away. Isn't able to. Freeman with a good job there, but has to get back. And good job there by Sidoti and by Batista to get back. And here comes Carmel. Batista giving chase. Shot. Pushed. Nice save there.
Nice stop by Galanis.
Nice
I don't know
save
if you saw it all.
And Batista tries to slap it out. It's deflected by 54, so that won't be icing. They're calling icing. I don't understand how on a tip they're calling icing there. Seems to be a terrible call.
Seems to be a tough call on icing, I'll tell you that.
But Carmel, despite it being the road team, is the recipient of some interesting calls tonight. 11:42 to go here in the third period.
Tough icing call there.
Oh, you get it. What's the penalty? 7-1?
At least.
Brown now taking the face-off. And it's won back by Brown. 72, Friend has it over to Zach Sabev. Zach Sabev sees his brother Andrew, but loses it. Brown has it coming around the net. Flips it into the corner. Friend there. Back to Brown. Over to Friend, who almost lost it, but Brown has it, and he kind of chips it off the board. 54 has it. Sabev hits it. Sabev gets it going forward now, and here comes Sabev with Brown with him. Shoots. Rebound, pushed
Nice
aside.
low shot, too.
Sabev throws in the middle.
Oh,
Cone, and
had
Cone
an open
missed
goal.
the net, so Cone onto the ice for this line. Had a good open opportunity, wasn't able to put it through. Friend throws it behind the net. Sabev
Nice
dislodges
steal by
it,
Sabev.
looking out.
Puts it to the
brother.
point,
His
to his brother
shoots.
Sabev.
Rebound,
Ooh,
pushed
just
aside,
wide.
almost into the net. Nice job there, and Carmel tries to throw it down for icing, and Zach, it hit his glove, but not all the way down.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no icing there. Friend skating around, throws it long to Brown. Brown across the middle, flips it, and it's into the zone, but 83 to 45 to 8 and out of the zone. And now you have Udesky picking it up, drops it back to Brown, but right past his skates. And 45 coming in with the puck. The defense is back. And nice job there by
Little
by
4-on-1
Sims.
there.
Nice
One
job
on
there by
four.
Sabev. Zach Sabev coming with speed on the outside. Sees an angle. He's coming across the middle. He's going to hold it. He gets a slide.
Yeah, we get a hook finally.
Coming up against Carmel. Alanis off the ice. Weiss throws it and throws it to no
who
one,
did he throw it
unfortunately. It
to?
gets touched up. And with 10:05 to go in the third period, GBS drew a penalty and goes to the power play.
Unbelievable. I think it's the first power, is it the second power play I think we've had with that big hit that they had up at the head there.
GBS used this timeout, otherwise this would be a good opportunity to do so. And I would be a little surprised if Carmel does.
Yeah.
They're not going to use a timeout, but they're going to skate out number 45 and 48. 48 was the guy who hit his head into the boards,
Yeah.
or the bar rather.
He's fine now.
Yeah, he's fine now. And 45, of course, has been on the ice for about, 80% of this game. Sabev has it off the faceoff. A little bit of passing back and forth. Throws it to the middle. Weiss can't get the tip there. Weiss curling around, trying to set up on the power play. Throws it underneath. Udesky can't handle it. He picks it back up, gets it over to Sims. Sims throws across the line.
No, they got a goal. He's got a goal. He's got a
He
goal.
at first waved it off because the net was off, but we're going to see what the conversation is. We're going to see what the conversation is. He
Wow.
first called it off. Now they're going to call it a goal. I think they're having a conversation. The 2 is up on the board, which is the right thing to do. And now they're going over, and we're going to see a goal. Weiss with the goal on the power play, and GBS takes a 2-1 lead here in the third period.
I mean, the goalie kicked it off trying to get the puck. I mean, wow.
Well, Mr. Batista, you said that this game would end 3-1. We're halfway there.
I did say 3-1.
2/3 of the way there. Weiss loses that face-off, but pressures that puck. And the one thing nice about these penalties on some of our players is that they've got to be fresh now. Weiss in there, 2-1, shoots, had the net open and just missed it. Good job there by Zach Sabev to cover. And that puck is thrown and hits the bench, so we're going to have a face-off deep in the Corsairs zone here. And we're going to see a change behind the play here. Friedman and Smith coming onto the ice. Sims, Weiss, and Udesky are going to stay there because they're going to try to take advantage of the change that
I think you have to.
the Corsairs have. Weiss and Zvev have certainly spent a lot of time there. Well, they're sounding the horn right now for some reason.
I heard that.
Weiss wraps it around the boards. Picked up there by Sims. Sims shoots, rebound.
Yes, I love it.
Oh, nice idea there from Weiss
Yes.
trying to tip that in. Sims saw him there, but helping with a good job there of tracking that puck and coming out and blocking that.
Certainly did. Certainly did. Good
9-11
stop by the
to go in
goalie.
the third period. GBS looking for the insurance goal, as they would say. Weiss setting up on the face-off dot here. Face-off is won by the Corsairs, but Udesky has it. A good opportunity, pushes it wide of the net. Friedman loses that puck, and here
you got a 2-on-1 here now.
Corsairs
1-on-2.
on a 2-on-1. Friedman getting back. Shot.
Ooh, I think it hit the
outside.
post.
It certainly did. Hit post and went outside. Good job there by Sims getting in the way, blocking the shot from 54. Out to Weiss. Udesky and Weiss coming in there. Weiss throws it behind the play, looking around, gets it to Udesky. Udesky back to Weiss to the middle, deflected in the air. 83 has it, throws it onto the ice, tries to whip it around. Friedman there, tries again to keep that in, can't do it. And here comes 18. Smith there, doing a good job. He gets it back. Rebound, push
Oh,
aside.
nice play by
Good.
Friedman to
Great
get a
job there
stick
by
on that.
Friedman. And here comes Weiss and Sims on the odd man rush. Weiss shoots it, rebound, pushed aside. It's almost like he knew he was going to hit the rebound.
Yes, yes.
18 coming in. Now we have a little bit of action picking up here, and he's going to shoot it, pushed wide and outside. Friend has it on his feet, pushes it to the corner. Nobody there. Udesky with a good hit there to knock the puck away. Andrew Sabev looking, can't get there. It's on Zach's stick. It's now bouncing. It's now out to the middle. 45 has it. He shoots. Big save.
Nice save by
And
Galanis.
picked up here. Zach Sabev now has it. He's got numbers. He's got his brother. His brother passes it back to his other brother.
Oh,
and a
nice
save.
stop.
Great
Nice
job
stop.
there by Finch. Okay, Finch. By Halpin to get over there.
Yeah,
And
that was good hockey. Good hockey on both sides.
that was
Finally.
nice pass back and forth. Brothers seem to know where they were. Playing with new sticks, I imagine, after yesterday's.
Yep.
Both brothers lost sticks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
It's a good
Hudgens
$600 to $800.
Hudgens centering.
night for the
That's right,
parents.
yeah. Hudgens here ties him up, picked up there by the Corsairs. Back to Zach Sabev, who shoots, rebound, and the puck is loose. And good job there by 45 to lift Hudgens' stick
Yeah,
and
sure
prevent
did.
another goal from going in. Great job there by the Titans to put some pressure. The shots are now 30 to 13. 30 to 13, which feels almost impossible.
It
Hudgens
does seem
here,
almost impossible. 30 to 13 shots on goal.
especially with a 2-1 lead. Oh, they're going to
they're gonna
call
call
another
Hudgens.
penalty on
Yep.
Tyler there.
Yeah, they sure
Tyler
are.
Hudgens, and Cohn's going to touch it up, and we're going to get a whistle, and they're going to call. Oh, and they just got another one on him. So it looks like it's going to be an unsportsmanlike. They're going to get a hook. They're going to get a hook, and they're having a conversation here. Hopefully, that's all it is. And
You know, when you're up by 1 goal in a game
we're
like
going to
this
see
where
if
you're not getting the call.
I saw the T there. So I don't know if they're going to have someone else serve the penalty. I think they have to now, because.
I think it's just a 2-minute. They're just giving him for a tripping.
But then why signal the T? Which is,
I don't know
it
what
doesn't
that,
make any
I don't know what
sense.
that was.
So
I think
2
they're getting
minutes
a
are
little
on the clock,
rambunctious
and
with their,
back to the penalty kill where GBS has spent a large portion of this evening. And Friend doing a good job of pinning that puck there. They got to keep that moving. Ref's not showing any interest in doing anything. Friend then flips it out. 45 has it. 45 throws to the middle. Zach Sabev has it deflect off his stick, and he's going to throw it all
That's
the
it,
way
my
down
man, that's
and
it.
clear the zone. And with 1:35 to go now on the power play for the Corsairs, thrown out to 18. 18 takes his time, spinning around, throws it out to 41, flips it into the zone, but Zach's
the
not there.
ref's
and he
even getting in the
throws
way
it
of getting the
all
puck.
the way there. So all the way down, and so far not showing a ton of urgency in getting that puck through the middle, and bad pass, long passes, and Andrew Sabev deflects that, gets it to his friend, who then throws it back all the way down. So in the first minute of this power play, we've seen 3 good clears by the Titans.
Yes, it's been a good minute kill so far. We need another minute.
Cohn applying some pressure there. Of course, he was
Surprised they
able to
didn't
come
call
out with it.
anything on
Number 33, Ori. Shoots, deflected by Zach Sabev, pushes behind the net. Back to 41. 41 should be passing it. Passes to the middle. Block.
Oh, nice
Great
play
block.
by
And
Sabev
there's
to
a
block
hook.
that. How about
There's
the
a
trip
clear
there? No
hook.
call.
Not a trip, but definitely a hook. And Zach Sabev skates it all the way in. His brother's back there. He's going to put some pressure on there. 32 seconds left. So good opportunity, good block there. 28 seconds. Here comes Carmel. They try to throw it down.
Send
they
it,
look a little
friend.
bit
Send
tired.
it, friend. Send it, friend.
Has it, and he's going to fire it all the way down.
Yes.
And 18 seconds left on the penalty to Tyler Hudgens for a trip, I believe it was. And here comes number 83 skating through the neutral zone. Weiss facing into the corner. Shot deflected by Smith and up and back to 45. 45 dancing around. Sims shoots and
nice
it's
pass
deflected.
by 45.
It was a nice pass.
6 couldn't handle it.
And intercepted
Send
by
it,
Sims.
Send
The
it,
penalty
Sims.
is
Send
over.
it, Sims.
The penalty is over, so he's going to throw it to Udesky. Udesky now skating to the outside, looking for an opportunity. Pulls it around, rubbed off the puck. No penalty on that one. Nice job on the deflection there. They get it back up to 8. Smith has it.
No,
Ill-advised pass back to Freeman.
Pass.
Throws it back to Smith. Smith again has his pass intercepted. He looks tired, falls down, and Freeman pushes it up to Udesky, who gets it to Weiss. Weiss coming into the zone, and on his backhand, throws it to the middle. Nobody there. Smith has
Put
it.
on net, Sims.
Shot. No, not a shot, just thrown back behind the net. And Weiss keeps the puck there, 4:39 to go. And back to Smith. No, Udesky gains control and just throws it harmlessly into the corner. It takes a weird bounce and comes out into the corner. And number 3 just clearing the zone. And Carmel not able to take the change. And 45 finally gets it. He's going to look to ice it. And he won't ice it because it's right on net. 4:17 to go. Friend freshly onto the ice. Carmel with some new skaters out there. Friend shoots it. Goes wide of the net. 48. Back to Friend. Friend swings
he whiffed on it.
Yeah, whiffs on the shot there. And here comes Carmel. And Zach Sabev back there.
Nice play by Tyler Hudgens. Take him off the puck there.
That was Zach Sabev. Elliot Sims over there knocking it away. Zach Sabev has
You
the
are
puck.
correct.
And Zach doing a nice job there. Here comes Sims. Sims with a long pass to Weiss. Weiss pushes it ahead to Udesky. Doesn't realize it's there. Spins away from the blue line, but Zach Sabev throws it right back in. 3:38 to go.
The kid's got to think, you're up 2-1. You got 3.5 minutes to go.
Oh, a swing and miss there, and Carmel. And they're
You're
going
not
to throw it all the
You're not
way in.
thinking plays. You're
Yes.
thinking clock management here.
So there's 3 guys on the ice right now.
We only have 3 guys on the ice.
And now Brown gets on the ice. Kozak on the ice. Not really sure how that happened, but we ended up on a 5-on-3. You know, they spent a lot of the game in penalty kill. Maybe they wanted
Unbelievable.
more. But there's a turnover. Here comes Zach Sabev through the middle. He's got Hudgens with him. Goes to Hudgens. Hudgens tries
to give it
Brown
back
couldn't
to
get
him.
there. They throw it all the way down. We're going to see if that's going to go down for icing. The arm
No,
is up.
it's not
It's
gonna
not
make
going to
it.
make it. And we have Friedman back there. Loses the
No,
puck.
he lost
and
the handle
Carmel
on that.
through the middle. Number 3, open, deflected, and the puck thrown in the middle. Shot. First save is made, and the puck is loose across the middle. Good job there by Hudgens to knock it away, and here he comes with speed.
And
a bunch of slashes there. No call coming on that one.
No
And
slashing call at all. A nice play by
you got to
Brown
hope for
in
no
the net there.
retaliation. The puck gets dislodged by Brown. Back to Hudgens. Shot from Freeman. Rebound. Rebound is still loose. Puck is still loose, and here comes Carmel with some numbers out there. Defense skates back. Smith piece and wide.
You know, it
We
was
need
a
a
great
whistle.
play by Brown in the net there to actually play goalie.
And here comes Hudgens coming across there. 2:08 to go. He's going to shoot it, and they're going to cover it up for the whistle. And we're going to take a moment here to catch our breath.
We should have a moment of silence is what we really should have.
I hope it's not recorded. I really don't want to pee.
You want to be interviewed?
No, but
Slashing is definitely not called on both sides of the
A
ice
little bit?
today.
it's like once or twice.
All right, 2:03 to go here in the third. Weiss, Udesky, Sims, Smith, and Freeman behind him. Interesting change here. Third period, outshooting them 33-16, according to the scoreboard. Faceoff is one back. Sims' shot is deflected harmlessly, and here comes Carmel. GBS a good job of getting back. 1:54 to go. Smith pushes it aside. Sims has it, gets it out of the zone, and it gets deflected off, and here comes Carmel on a 3-on-2 with a shot. deflected off of his stick and into the netting.
You got to be thinking dumping with 2 minutes, minute and 35
Absolutely.
to go.
Carmel's pulled its goalie, and they're going to use a timeout here to talk about it and figure out how they're going to set it up.
You
and
wanna
that actually
dump.
is an interesting call here, because what it really does is it allows South to set up on the penalty, not penalty goal, but the shorthanded play here, because Carmel's going to have its net empty.
Sure.
So you had tired skaters, defensemen especially,
Sure.
on the ice for GBS. This is an opportunity to get Zach Sebev, Charlie Friend onto the ice.
Sure. But
And-
you're really just thinking dump here. You know, every time you dump, it's 20 seconds, 25
You want
seconds.
to dump it. You want to dump it off of the boards,
Sure,
right?
sure.
So you don't want the icing. You're trying to
That's
avoid
right.
the icing.
That's right.
The empty net is enticing,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Because that ends
You
the
can
game.
dump and chase.
So what I would like to see is like high off the boards or harder off the boards,
High
so that
off
you
the
can
glass,
send Sims to the
absolutely,
middle.
absolutely.
Maybe get an easy empty netter.
Yep.
And we're a minute 35 away from getting home with a win here. So despite I don't know how many
It's,
penalties.
shots on goal, 32 to 16, the official.
32 to 16 is the official shots on
Basically
goal.
a double, 2-1, and you got a 2-1
Well,
score.
What I was told earlier is that they weren't putting shots on goal when we were shooting goals that are in. So the two shots that are missing are the two goals. So
Gotcha.
we'll find out
so
later
a
if
goal
that's
is
the
not a
case.
shot on goal?
It is, but
Oh.
they weren't marking it.
I gotcha.
No.
Gotcha.
All right, so Weiss, Udesky, Sims, Sebev out there, Friend stepping up, covering the left wing. Face-off is one. Here comes Sims. He's going to shoot it and
Yes!
in the net, in the empty
Yes!
net, about 160 or 70 feet away.
And you know what? Done by
And
Sims, who took that hard hit. Good for him.
We're waiting for the official call from the refs.
I think they
The
waved it
buzzer's
off.
sounding.
Did they wave it off?
So with a minute
Oh, there we go.
29,
There we go.
you know, it's always interesting to me. With a minute 29, you're down a goal, you pull the goalie.
I wouldn't.
Now with down your two at the same exact time,
You're going to put the goalie back
why
in.
put the goalie back in?
Right.
And Sidoti will lead out Hudgens and Batista. Francesi on the ice there does a good job of chipping it away. Batista pushes him to the side. Sidoti giving chase. Ori stops, throws it back up to the defense. 45 shoots, deflected and gloved and held on.
Nice
a minute
glove,
12.
nice glove
So
by
we're going to
Galanis.
see if we're going to see a change here. No change. It's a crucial face-off here. You'd like to see him tie him up here. Shots now say 30 to 20. Does that make sense?
No, it does not.
Face
Something's
off,
messed
one
up.
back.
I think
Rudd
it's supposed to be 12.
Giving some pressure. Sidoti there blocks off his skate into the middle. Pushed aside. Sidoti pushing. Shot. Nice save there.
Nice save by Galanis.
All right, we got to see a little bit of pressure here from this line. We got to see a little bit of physicality with a minute to go here.
Body on body.
That is now empty for Carmel. Face off one by Sidoti. Rudd can't quite pick it up. Thrown behind the net. It's wide open.
Oh.
Great job there by pick it up. Sidoti pushed it aside. And another big hit. Sidoti pushed them aside. Good job there. 45 now skating to the middle. And 45 is going to shoot off the netting, off the post. Batista in the corner there trying to help out. Sidoti now with an opportunity here. Gets it. And harmlessly pushes it aside. Back up to 45. And 45 trying to skate through. Good job by Batista there to get his stick up, block, shot wide, 25 seconds.
Get
Batista has
out!
a chance to clear it, and does. Big hit by Hudgens on Bender. Bender now skating through. And Sidoti dislodges the puck. Big shot by there, and the puck is loose. And
Cover up
Glovin
by
held on. The net
Galanis.
was off first, so a whistle there. 9.8 seconds to go. So they are less than 10 seconds away. Somehow shots on goal show 30 to 26. I don't quite understand how that could happen. 32 to 18 is the actual shots on goal. So, yeah, I don't know where the 26 comes from. But we are going to see a change here. Andrew Sebev going to take the face off. Maybe, no. Sidoti's taking the face off. And he wins it back. And 7 seconds left. Zach Sebev has it. Spinning around the corner. And now Cohn has it. And it's going to be thrown all the way down and wide of the net. Well, that's the buzzer, and that is a Glenbrook South Titans win. You called it. Did you place a bet? 3-1.
3-1.
GBS wins.
3-1 in fight.
And that
In
music
spite.
is loud. 3-1. GBS with a big win. evening up the season series with Carmel Catholic, making themselves now 3 points clear of Carmel in the standings. And our next game is tomorrow night.
Next game is tomorrow night.
We play Ignatius tomorrow night. I don't even know.
In spite of playing most of the game 5-on-4.
Yes, the penalty kills out. We play St. Viator, so the Lions tomorrow night. St. Viator back in action, and we will see you all tomorrow evening at Mount Prospect.
Ciao for now.